Chapter 490.2. Not returning. You are listening at FameTV.info. Chapter 490.2. Not returning. To think that such words came out of the mouth of someone so young. Su Shidata's heart went out to her as she slowly caressed her head. Yin, why wouldn't Lianchen not dote on you? He simply has too many responsibilities to bear right now. She pulled Lu Yin away and crouched down to look her in the eye. Yin, why don't you return to Beimin with me? Lu Yin was stunned for a moment before she shook her head. I don't want to. If you don't come to Beimin, you'll have to return to the Imperial Palace. In any case, we can't allow you to stay alone outside. I don't want to return to the Imperial Palace either. Su Xi.er pinched her cheeks. Yin, be obedient. Give your elder brother Lianchen some time. Come to Beimin with me, and I'll bring you back when you come of age. Is that all right? I don't want him anymore, I don't wish to see him anymore. He snatched my dad away, and is only treating me well out of guilt. She lifted her head to ask Su Xi.er, fairy elder sister, what does giving elder brother Lianchen some time mean? Silly lass, you're still young, and there are many matters you don't understand. You'll naturally understand when you come of age. Come with me to Beimin, and when you finally return, you'll find that there will be no other women beside elder brother Lianchen. No one will fight with you for the candy. There's still 5 years before I come of age. If I give elder brother Lianchen 5 years, will he still dote on me like before? Lu Yin's eyes sparkled as she hesitantly asked that Su Xi.er pinched her nose. Of course, the candy will only belong to you alone, he naturally has to dote on you. She grabbed Lu Yin's hand. Come, let's return to the army barracks. Before Lu Yin could say anything, they suddenly heard a familiar male voice. Yin. Lu Yin's heart fiercely skipped a beat. Elder brother Lianchen, Ning Lianchen strode over with a mixture of joy and displeasure in his eyes. Su Xi.er let go of Lu Yin's hand before walking over to whisper in Ning Lianchen's ear. Don't scare her, she's still young. You have to coax her. She then walked off. Soon, it was only Lu Yin and Ning Lianchen watching him step forward. Lu Yin began to take steps backwards in fear. When she could no longer do so, she could only lower her head and stare at her own feet to ignore him as a last resort. Yin, secretly sneaking out of the palace and leaving your whereabouts unknown is very fun, isn't it? Ning Lianchen's voice was deep and filled with the might of an emperor. Lu Yin continued staring at her feet and paid no attention to him. Speak, Yin. Ning Lianchen was about to pull on her arm when she dodged to the side and continued staring at her feet. This lass has always been chatty, yet she's so taciturn today. I am very unused to this. Yin, return to the palace with me. You're not allowed to secretly sneak out again, otherwise, I'll harshly beat you. This time, Lu Yin finally responded, I don't want to go back. I don't like it there. Then where do you want to go? Lu Yin fidgeted in place for a few moments before she replied, elder brother Deju's house. Ning Lianchen furrowed his brow. Since when did an elder brother Deju appear? She calls me your majesty, in front of outsiders, but calls me elder brother Lianchen, in private. Yet, she has found another elder brother after staying outside for just a few days. Elder brother Deju treats me very well, and auntie and uncle do too. They give me everything fun and delicious, and I don't have to worry about things being snatched away. Lu Yin kept muttering, completely unaware of Ning Lianchen's expression darkening. Yin, you're not allowed to fool around. Return to the palace with me. Disregarding her struggling against him, he directly carried her. Batty. It's possible for me to go back. But I want to eat candy. Lu Yin shouted at him while hammering her fists at him. Ning Lianchen stopped in his tracks and put her down. I'll take you to eat candy. Lu Yin tilted her head. You are the candy. All of a sudden, Ning Lianchen didn't know how to reply. Meanwhile, Suxi.er and Pei Qianhao had witnessed this scene while having been hiding in the dark all this time. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.